Hi everyone, so today we are walking through a very simple two-factor authentication bypass. This is obviously very basic and you very rarely see it, but I think it's worth mentioning. It's worth doing as a lab, although you might never see it. I think it's quite a good one. So what we're doing is we are logging in as our user to see how the process actually works in the first place. You have your little email client here. So what we do is our security code's there, and we log in like that. So what we need to do really is take a note of this. I'll put this on my off-screen page, but I will take a note of this. And I'll also take a note of the URL, just in case. So, in case we need to basically get around this, and I'm assuming this is the way this lab's going to go. Yeah. So there's my account. Now we need to get Montoya Carlos back to basically. So I'll log in with this one first. Right, okay, weird. I think it's just because I messed it up. So what we're doing is we go to Carlos. Montoya is the name, I think. It is, yes. So what we need to do is basically change this URL. So what we're doing is, instead of having this, I need to log out of this actually. So when we're logging into Carlos Montoya, obviously we know his email and password, but it's two-factor authentication. That was weird. It's more broken than we think. But that's not the way you're meant to do it. We'll log out and do it properly. It's going to keep telling me it's done, isn't it? Right, well. So what we are meant to do is we are meant to log in as Carlos Montoya, intercept the traffic. Where we intercept the traffic, we are basically replacing the, is it this one? So we're replacing this with /my account, which is the part of the URL that we talked about earlier. So it is, this was our URL for our email server, but obviously ours was called my account. So that this is my account, and this is why this one works. So this lab is actually kind of broken because I get around it just by logging in and out, but a bit of a strange one. So this is what we need to do. We need to add this to there. So in other words, say this was ID equals 1, and that was the Wiener account, and Carlos's was ID equals 2. If we change this to 1, put the ID equals 1 here, not in the get request, in the post request, and then it will basically push it to our email instead, and then we can two-factor authenticate into his account. But that's a bit annoying that it's a bit broken, but at least you know how to do it as well. So thank you anyways. Bye.